James Green, Short Series Shenanigans. So today we're sporting our James Kilroy shirt. You guys, he's got a great channel. He is in Mississippi and he has a phenomenal YouTube channel. Go check him out. He's a real good friend of mine and he's got a lot of neat content. So today's video resulted in a moment of aha. So recently moved here, you're still trying to get things settled in, and I decided, okay, I need the can crusher. Gazillion videos out there on YouTube about can crushers and how to build them. Okay, mine's kind of a left field, aha, you know, but so, you know me, I like to go to Horrible Freight or Harbor Freight, whatever you want to call it, get the ubiquitous can crusher. Nothing fancy, but it does the job. And I thought, wait a minute. So you guys see me always walking around with, you know, these large iced tea from this company in Arizona with sweet tea and green tea. Ta-da! It's about an inch too short. So I thought, that's an easy fix. So that's what this video is about. Just taking, if you want to modify and you happen to have a short one like this, I just grabbed this one. There may have been a longer one there, I don't know, but let's say you have one like this or you buy one like this. I think they're like $5. We're going to modify this. Now I've already went through a lot of stuff ahead of time, so that way it's simple. So we've got the basic, you know, can crusher, and the distance in here, just for everybody, between the openings is 6 3/4 inches. Said can we need to crush is 7 3/4, just shy of. So we're going to increase this 1 inch. I looked at it and I thought, okay, this is an easy fix. So what we're going to do, and I'm going to show you guys, these rods right here, okay, they're about 6 inches long. That's all, and there's enough room I measured up here on the top, so this can actually raise up an inch before it comes out of battery as a firearm term, so the little guides will still stay in. So that's what we're going to do. I already cut some pieces of material. I haven't drilled them yet. We're going to do that. We're going to use the old Delta Milwaukee also to pin everything back together. Pop rivet, there we go. I don't know why I was wanting to say Brad, but pop rivet, we're going to pop rivet them back in. I already got the pop rivet gun set up for the larger size because I was running 1/8 inch, these are like 3/16. So I know the sun's starting to set, so I've got the camera that direction. You guys can see I'm going to move you up just a little bit here. Alright, so first, because this is going to revolve around the drill press. Whoops, sorry. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our apron on. So I've had a lot of people ask about this apron. I got this at Christmas. Amazon, they're the Hudson apron. Okay, there you go. Go to Amazon.com, that's where I got it. Kind of to relay the story again about this, because I've had a lot of people ask. I had this in my shopping cart. My wife let the son-in-law into my... They peeked in my shop, which is fine. They peeked in my shopping cart on Amazon and saw that I had this. But I got a gift card from Amazon early for Christmas, so I ordered this one. It showed up. Come Christmas Day, I opened a package from my son-in-law, and it has a second, although I am not complaining because I love these things, a second apron. They're oil skin, they're real durable. What I like about it, as I've said before, it's got a pocket that goes all the way through. You know, you can go in here, and so if you put something, it's like a kangaroo pouch down there, put a flashlight in, I can reach it with the other hand and pull it out, and then you've got two separate and then the one up here. Real good, been handling, holding up well. I haven't washed it yet. Definitely recommended. There you go. And I don't remember how much they are, you'll have to look. Alright, I'll put you guys there. So what we're going to do first, we'll get that off. First things first, we're going to have a little, let me get you in frame here. All right, first things first, we're going to go ahead and cut these out, okay? Simple way to do that, carbide burr. We're going to come in here, burr these out, get the air ready. Now, I know the compressor is going to kick on during this. Matter of fact, let me just go shut it off so I don't have to worry about it. So yeah, it was about ready to kick on. All right. And we need to get face shield because we're going to be using the grinder or with the carbide burr. Now of course it's over here. I was doing some stuff on the lathe yesterday and it was slinging some crazy chips, so I put my face shield on. No one likes chips in the eyes. All right. The game plan is to get most of it off and then take a punch and just pop it out. Let's try that. Should be able to. Yeah, just ready to come out. Yep, that's all it takes. Just a little bit. Get these others here. All right, I'm going to do them all first. Now, some people say, how come you're not using, you could use a die grinder, you might be able to get in there. I just chose to do it this way, just because if you don't have a carbide burr, you could put a burr in a drill. Oh, that one just pushed right out, which is how we want it. Pop that one out. Okay. So we know that they go, well, it don't really matter because even though they have the little offsets, we may or may not need to put them in there. I don't know. Let's see. Actually, let's do one side at a time before we get carried away. Let's take that approach. Move this out of the way. So we will disassemble one side, reassemble it, and then do the other side. All right. Now we're going to drill in over here. You guys can see the sun's already beating down in here, which is good. Zoom you in a little bit so you can see what we got going on. All right, 3/16 drill bit because that's the size we're going to be using, and we're going to go about an inch from the end. Let's see. That'll work. We didn't. I guess we should mark this. Actually, let's drill them both. What you call gang drilling. So let's do this. We'll just do this. Of course, my 6-inch scale is over here. Where's my 6-inch scale? It is right here. I'm going to use a Sharpie, this fine point. So these are, let's do a 1/4 inch from the, let's see, how far were these? 3/8 from the end, approximately. So let's just do that. 3/8 from the end. 1, 2. Okay. Center. Same thing here. 3/8 from the end. Work it. Nothing Nothing super fantastic scientific, keeping it simple. Okay, and we'll just lock both these in here. It's the same material, same rod, so theoretically it should be good to go. That'll work. Good enough for a can crusher. And I've already got this bolted over here on the back with a clamp. Like butter. Everyone says, I've never seen red cutting oil. So I've got some motor oil, partial, various, whatever weight, mixed with a little Marvel Mystery Oil, because it's just for basic like this, just to use it up, because I've had people, you know, I'll even use partial quarts of motor oil for weight oil, because it doesn't have to be anything special. I'll usually go to the auto parts store and they'll have 5-gallon jugs of whatever brand name on clearance. I'm literally just wiping it on the ways. I could care less what weight oil it is, and that's kind of what this is here. Might as well use it. And if you cut it with a little bit of mystery oil, works great. And that's it. So yes. Ta-da. Now the next thing. So this material right here, because I've got the other piece, is I actually picked this up at Lowe's or Home Depot, I don't remember. But there's the information on it, okay? This is what's left. It is 1/8 by 3/4, and it was a 4-foot piece. So I think this was, well, you can tell. I mean, that's what we're cutting. Okay. Back you guys up here. Oh. So now we're going to do now I've already rounded the ends and deburred and all that good stuff. So now we just need to touch up where we drilled through on both of these. So I'm going to back you guys up a little bit here. And so recently did another modification on the belt grinder sander. Let me show you guys real quick. Okay. So I'm going to take this cover off. So my 1x30 Harbor Freight belt grinder sander, the motor went out on it. So I got rid of the little pressed wing nuts on here, and I took and made some, because it's 1/4 just some hex brass, drilled and tapped it 1/4. So what I did was, this wheel and this wheel used to be, alright, they used to be these, alright, and they run on a bushing, alright. This one actually mounted back here. So what I did was I scavenged the wheel here and that piece, and then this also. These have the same, these have bearings, just like there's a bearing in here and here. These have bearings instead of bushings, so they're 6202, same bearing that's in here, same bearings that's down here, very common bearings. So now, notice how quiet. Yeah, so the other thing is, so we got away from bushings. I mean, I'm going to still hold on to these for something in case I need to, because I can run 1x30 belts on here. And I made this. I replaced the other one. It was worn. So if you have one like this or see one similar, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me grab a 1x30 belt here. Alright. So we took off the 1x42. You can actually, and of course we've got to make sure we run it the correct way. Loosen that. And what I'll do is I'll flip it over, and then I'll show you how I run it. I flip that over, and I'll run and clamp it up there. I haven't decided whether I want to leave this on or not. But then I can put the belt on here, come over this way, press down. Oh. Okay. And boom. So the neat thing about this setup is, and this was already on here, the neat thing about it, the tracking for the 1x42 is actually controlled right here on this side. So you can control the tracking for either the 1x42 or the 1x30 simply by adjusting these right here. So it works out the same. And so now I can run both size belts and one machine. So that was the reason I figured I'd point that out to you guys, because I know I've had people ask about it. So let's make sure the direction on this one goes that way. Alright, so we're going to put this back, take that off, slide that back around. So yeah, pretty interesting. Get it all slid around so I can run both sizes. Slide that there. Put this back on real quick. Now when I'm doing some stuff and I have to do a lot of belt changes, I will run it with this off, like when I'm doing some final touch-up work. But for the most of the time, I like having guards on there just because it cuts down on debris flying all over the place, and if the belt comes off. So yeah, we had to modify it a little bit. There we go. And these are just regular aluminum oxide belts that's on here. All right. Oh, I had this pushed. That's what it was. I had this pushed so far forward it was grinding on that. There we go. Slide that forward. See, I've debated pulling some more of that off, and I may do that, but we'll leave it there for now. All right, done with that. Now we're going to come back over here. Boy, that sun's just killing me right now. Okay. Let's see how well this is going to work. So I've got to take the other side off. Actually, I can't put this on yet because it's not long enough. So let's take this other side off. I'm going to try. Let's just clamp this in. Easy to get to. Actually, if I just hold it right. Oh. There, we're actually clamping on this on the bottom, and that'll work for what I need to do. Oh. That on. Here, it pops out. Don't need that. All right, now we'll leave this here for right now because we're going to put this needs to slide up. This is going to be fun. All right. Do a little adjusting on it. Alright, let's get the pop rivet started here. And bigger hole. Okay, so instead of that, let me grab one bit up real quick. Let me move this over, guys. I'm gonna grab one out and slap it hand drill real quick. So just about, let's do 13/64. That's the next size up, real quick. Slap a hole in here. See if that's gonna work. Yep, that'll work. All right. Boom, pop that in. Actually, let's put it in here real quick. Ta-da! There's that one. And it drops down into the holder. I like that. And then this one, and it's in. Make sure you guys, I'm having a hard time seeing through the camera here. That light is just, you guys can see it just blinding me right now. All right, flip it over, same thing, grab it there. Now I know I'm gonna have to probably beat those up a little bit. Other piece of material that I need to drill holes out, right here. Right. Top rivet in place. And then this pop rivet. Using the forehead. Let's use this little clamp here. If I can get it on there. There we go. Ta-da, and it's in. So now we have a can crusher that will hold the larger cans and crush them. Trying to see the, oh, that light's killing me. Let me move it over here a little bit. Now that I can see how much time we got left on the camera. So there you go. Now I know from previous experience, after these things get a lot of use and abuse, these the ones that are on here usually wear out the rivets. These are just aluminum rivets, which I can see that's loose. What we need to do, let's flatten them out here a little bit with a, where is my, there it is, tinner's hammer. I'm going to get in here. Probably going to do all of them, yeah. Just do them all while we're at it. That way you guys can see what's going on here. Alright. bracing behind. What I need to do is get, let's do it this way. There we go. Put that there. Bingo. That's what we needed right there. And same thing on. Now I don't normally beat on this vise, but these are just aluminum. So I'm not too worried about it. So there we go. Nice and stiff. Of course, now we'd have to match it to something to fasten it down, but now we know that we can now crush taller soda cans. Well, if I can hold it and crush it. But you guys get the idea. So there you go. We have taken and modified, said, you know, you just made these an inch longer. Literally, that's all I did. Find you a couple of pieces of material, made them an inch longer. It's still in battery because I looked at it. It's pretty close. And, you know, hope that helps. Great idea. Something that I thought would be a kind of a cool, hey, neat, I never thought of. Or if you have one of these and after a while, after I don't know how many hundreds or thousands of cans, these usually get loose. You can just get you some pop rivets and pop rivet it back together, and you know, there you go. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. That was kind of a neat little gee whiz. Hey, this would make a good, cool video. So there you go. Harbor Freight can crusher modification for the larger aluminum cans. Thanks again to all the channel sponsors out there, you guys. American Rotary, Drill Hog, and Big Gator Tools. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, you guys and gals. My public email address, if you guys have any questions, eagledustoff37@gmail.com. I love the comments, you guys. Keep them coming. Always great stuff. Always new content. And it's getting warm out. So, yeah. Pollen is starting to come in the air here. Got some neat video series coming up about making some gears and doing some TIG welding, silicon bronze, gear repair. There's a teaser for you. Thanks for watching. Spread the word about my channel. Remember, take care of yourself and take care of your family, because remember, at the end of the day, you and your family is all you got. Till next time, get out in the garage, modify your can crusher, reinforce it. Stuff's cool. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.